Okay, just feeling like a little bit of ranting today. Not that that's out of character for me or anything, but I just have a couple of things that always bother me, that I always want to complain about, and never really get opportunity to, because when I do, people say I'm being crabby. Okay, that's the word we'll use. We'll use the word crabby. But have you ever gone to the grocery store or any of those places, and you bought meat, and you bought why can't I think, you bought, hand soap, you bought laundry soap, you bought greeting cards, you bought all kinds of different things. And as you bought all these things, you set them all nicely in separate little piles on the thing, the conveyor belt, and hoping that whoever was packing, whether they're taking it directly off and packing themselves, the cashier, or if they have somebody who packs for them, that they will have everything in a nice little organized fashion for them, and you're helping to make things easier for them. And yet they're still packing the meat with the soap, and they're still packing something that's wet like ice cream with your greeting cards and different things like that. And so I have come to realize that what I have to do is I have to monitor these people as they pack my groceries, and I have to help them pack my groceries, because if I don't, I'm going to have greeting cards that were $4 and $5 ruined from ice cream. I'm going to have, meat that smells like soap, and squished bread and broken eggs. But as you go through the line and you're saying, okay, watch, no, don't pack that with that, no, do that, and they're looking at you like you're from Mars, and it's like, no, I'm really not trying to be difficult. I just really like things the way they need. Well, please don't be mad, but please just do it right, And so then they're looking at you like you're inconveniencing them. So I get to a point where, okay, fine, I'll just be a rag about it. Look, this is the way I want it. I want the soap with the soap. I want the bread on top, and I don't want the potato chips on the bottom with, the crackers on top so that they can get squished. Use your brain, and you get to the point where this is what you have to be doing. Sugar, you're not supposed to be up there in the first place, and you are getting privileges, so please stop. So, in any case, now I'm ranting at the cat, but she shouldn't have been knocking all my sunglasses on the floor, my collection of sunglasses on the floor. She should not have been doing that. Have you also ever been in a grocery store where they had express line, and it says right up top there, 10 or 15 items, 10 or 15 items, no more, because it's an express line, because they want you to go through quickly. No checks, no things that are going to take things longer. Okay, so you get in the line and you realize that the people that in front of you have their month's worth of groceries, and they're standing there talking to each other. Now, I'm not trying to pick on any specific group of people, because it doesn't necessarily, have to be a specific group of people to do this, because I've seen Pennsylvania Dutch people do it, I've seen Hispanic people do it, I've seen the Hmongs do it up in Wisconsin. I have seen, different people do this. So I'm not picking on any one group, but they're standing there talking to each other in English, or I'll talk to them, because I talk to people in lines. I'm basically kind of a friendly person, and I'll talk to them in the line, and then they get up there to the front, and it says 15 or less, and the cashier will not say anything to them about it. So one day, because I was not in a rushed mood one day, and I allowed it to go through as I talked to the different people. But when they got up there, the people pretended that they couldn't speak English. They're standing there going, no speak the English, and she wasn't telling them to take the stuff off of the conveyor belt and move it to another conveyor belt. She was simply just trying to talk to them about their bill, and and it was really just simple stuff. So it wasn't like they should have been trying to get out of anything or anything, but it was almost like a habit. They just went from speaking English to me over here about the magazine rack and the candy to, over here to pretending that they don't understand what the cashier's saying. And I just don't understand that. Well, anyway. Of course, I've also gone on my rant about the cell phones, where people are talking on the cell phone when you're going through the line, and they should be taking the food out of their cart and putting it up on the line, but no, they're standing there talking and everybody's waiting. I've actually started to take the food out of people's carts and put it up for them while they're talking on the phone. And then they, take one thing one at a time, but they still continue to talk on the phone, as they're putting all these, things up on. There's people around you, people. You're not the only people on the face of the earth. If there's people who need to get by you in the grocery aisles, move. Don't stand there, talking to people with your carts in the way. And then wonder why when other people are coming along, going, excuse me, can I get by, please? I mean, you have to be nasty before they'll move. It's like you can't just be nice anymore. You have to be a hormonal banshee, and that they'll say that too. Oh, this is hormones, it was a bitch. It's like, but if I'm going to stand around and have a conversation with somebody, I move my cart out of the way. I look around me from time to time to see if there's any, I gladly let people by. No, but these people, they just stand there. They just stand there, right? And then if you try to get by, they act like you're being unreasonable. No, don't even think about it. I'm going to have to put them on my face or they're going to end up on the floor. Don't you hate it when your cat gets up on top of your computer and knocks everything off? No. I'm going to have to get that squirt bottle. See, all I have to do is pick up the squirt bottle and she runs, but it's gone. Somebody else must have needed it to get her off of something else somewhere along the line. Okay, so if I want all of these out of the way so she doesn't put them on the floor, I already have a couple on the floor, but all right. Now stay away from her. Speak us the English. All right. Well, 7:56. Well, I guess that's enough of that rant. I'll go on with another rant because I just feel like ranting today. Okay. Ciao, baby.